welcome to MLB The Show, Road to the Show, episode 11. In the last episode, we had a three home run game. 3 homers in one game. We are projected to be getting called up pretty soon, I would think. We will be going up. We will be pinch hitting in this game. We lead the league in home runs. We are second right now.
And it would appear we'll have a pinch hitter here to start things out in the bottom of the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
Batting .369 on this season.
Number 4.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1.
We did get some upgrades with the new arm sleeve,
The
some
windup and
socks,
the 0-1.
sunglasses, pretty much everything.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's full count now, 3-2.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
Long run for the center fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Jordan Milbrath takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 66.
Anytime you can win
Tennessee
a game, let alone on the
Smokies
road,
win.
you have to feel really good about yourself.
They win
It's not
5-0.
easy going into that
Tennessee
other
had
team's
9
ballpark
hits,
and coming out
0
with a win,
errors.
but they did just
Jacksonville
that.
had 5 hits, 1
5-0
error.
finish
We went
tonight.
0 for
The
1 in our
Smokies
pinch
jumped
hit
out
at
to
bat.
an early lead in the first and never looked back. Danny Hultzen with his 4th win this season. Darren McCowan worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, striding in, Guillermo Santana. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The center fielder, Guillermo.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Johnson is there, and he has it for the first out.
Batting
So striding forward now,
.367 on the
Ethan
year.
Johnson, 22 home runs on the ledger for him so far this year. A
Ball
fastball
one, no
here as we'll
strike.
take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Yeah, you should take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. Well, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
See
Meanwhile,
you
now, this is a drive
later.
out to straightaway right field.
Home
and
run.
It's going to get out of here. A home run.
2-run home run by Mr. Johnson. 408 feet,
two-run blast to
108.4
straightaway
miles
right
per hour
field,
off
number
the
23 for
bat,
him thus
and that is
far,
our
as it's
23rd
now a
home
2-0
run
ball game.
on the season. And we lead 2-0.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
Ball was straight the whole time.
Now to the plate, Hector Lerma, as he'll get his first
Jacksonville
opportunity in this
ties
one. Looking
is
for the
tied
strikeout. Here's the
2-2.
0-2 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center.
Right fielder got it.
Sanchez will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Stepping in, Ethan Johnson, and their runners at the corners now.
Yeah, in his last at bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run, so it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
Here comes the first pitch.
Oh, I
Now
didn't
that's
want
popped
that.
up.
Crap.
And
Great.
he'll lunge forward
Just
to make
what
the
I
catch for
needed.
the first out. So striding in, Alfonso Rivas. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Lifted the other way to left center. Center fielder giving chase. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. Gutierrez
Why is
rounds
my
the
guy not
corner and
moving?
is headed home.
Okay.
And he's
Now he
in
is.
safely at third, as we're now tied after a pair of runs score on the play.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero, and the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
Fly ball out to right field. Right fielder is on the run. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's a coming to the plate
1
now.
for 2 on the day
Johnson
with the home
His
run
last at-bat
back
didn't
in the
go his
3rd.
way as he popped out in foul territory. And he gets ahead 0-1.
You have to understand
Last
as the
6
hitter
games,
right here,
hitting
pitcher on the mound wants a quick
522
inning.
average.
Anything over the heart of the plate, probably got to pull the trigger on.
The windup and the 0-1.
Ball! That pitch is out.
Base hit.
Into center field, line drive base hit.
Whoa, that ball was close. Whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
Right fielder. Phase 2.
Now the 0-1. Runner goes for second.
that's off the
Pitch
plate.
outside. The throw. He's in there
Base.
easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Johnson, the runner at second with 1 away.
Hey, come on, let the big dog eat, buddy.
Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. Johnson blows through the stop sign, headed for home. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw.
Should have stopped right there, but that's okay.
Settling in now, Ethan Johnson. He singled his last time up.
2 for 3 on the day.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball,
Just
that's
off
out.
the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn 2 with a guy that could run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side.
No, he's safe.
You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
And another throw
No,
over.
he's safe.
And he'll dive back in safely. The 1-0 home. This is line to left.
Get down.
Gutierrez is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Thought I could get it down.
Stepping up to the
Jacksonville's
plate,
down
Christian
by
Donahue.
2,
He's
6
got
to
a hit
8,
in 3
top of
at-bats
the
to
8.
this point.
Christian.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the right fielder. He's there and records the first out. Striding into the box, Hector Lerma. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Lerma.
The 0-1 on its way. Lifted in the air to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Well, it's getting more and
Jacksonville
more common in baseball now these
loses.
days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game.
Jacksonville
And it took
loses
6
6
here
to
get the
4.
job done, but,
Tennessee
hey,
had
they'll do
13
whatever they
hits,
can to
1
get a
error.
W.
Jacksonville
A
had
6-4
9
finish
hits,
in
0
tonight's
errors.
affair.
Ethan Johnson
Tennessee
went 2 for
used a
4.
nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Justin Steele
He's 2
earns
for
win
5 in
number
the
4 on
series
the
now.
season. Ben Hecht wraps it up for the save, his 15th of the campaign. It's time for baseball now as the show's tour of the minors continues with a stop in the Southern League. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Tennessee Smokies and the Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Edward Cabrera gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings
Hitting
pitched. but one of the key stats
369
I
on
look
the
for
year.
is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
Fellas, you take a look at these guys as they get onto the field for the bottom of the first here this afternoon. They come in off another victory last time out, and now they're winners of 8 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to
We
ask
did our
you,
job.
Did you find that you started to really pitch better as
Remove the
summer
runner.
months started to get hotter?
No doubt about it. Not only does his team
0 for 1 ground out.
Digging in now, Ethan Johnson.
Back
0
in
for
the
1
first.
for him here in this one.
one of the keys to securing a win. They want to keep the pressure on and
One
try
out.
to build that
Jacksonville
lead as
leads
much as they can moving into the
2-0.
later innings.
Last 6 games.
Hey, if you're going to throw a
Triple,
pitch like
2
that to this
doubles.
guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Hot shot on the
Ground
ground
out.
to short.
To short.
And a good throw
Got
gets him 1 gone.
0 for 2 with 2 ground
Standing
outs.
in, Ethan Johnson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got
Base hit.
burner wheels
Oh.
down the first base line. I don't think he
Thought
even
it
concerns
bounced.
himself with
0 for 3.
Leading off the inning, Ethan Johnson. And they'll need him to get something going here.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
We are down.
Stepping in, Ethan Johnson.
To our
They'll be
hitting
looking for
streak
something he
being
can drive into
over.
the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Chopped down to short.
And
Can they
hitting
get 2?
streak
There's
is
Descalso.
He's out.
Relay
Over.
throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first. Into the box, Monte Harrison. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready with the 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw is not going to get him as he swipes second. Don't know if that was a true hit and run there with 2 strikes or not, but he's into second base safely on the strikeout. The 0-2. Bouncer to the left side. He's got it. Throw in time, and the ball game is over.
Well, that's just a great job of battling on the road. They fought all the way to the end, took the lead in the top of the 9th, and secured the W in the bottom half. That's a great team win.
A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. The Tennessee Smokies came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the
Smokies
win.
with it.
Bailey Clark gets the win in relief, his 6th of the season. Ben Hecht closes the door for the save, his
Tennessee
16th of the season.
Wins
So that'll just about
5-4.
do it for
Tennessee
us
had
this
11
afternoon.
hits,
Thanks to
0
Mark
errors.
DeRosa and
Jacksonville
Dan
had
Plesac
4
and the
runs,
rest of our crew.
11
I'm
hits,
Matt
1
Vasgersian.
error.
This has been a
Ethan Johnson went
presentation
0
of
for
MLB
5.
The Show. To find out more, head over
He's
to
2 for 10 on the
theshowNation.com.
series.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 13 minutes.
Let's go.
For joining us
Let's
today,
go. Let's go. We're getting caught up, baby. Let's go. Knew it would be this series. Let's see where we're going. Let's play next game. What? I don't know what's happening here. AL versus the NL. We're coming on in the 7th. Really don't know what's going on here.
And as we join the ball game in progress here, we find the bases empty, nobody out in the inning.
Leading off, the left fielder.
Stepping in now, Ethan Johnson. And he puts it on the ground to second. Reined in. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out.
0 for 1. 0 for 2 in the game.
Into the box, Ethan Johnson. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. A bouncer
Base
up
hit.
the middle.
Of the middle.
Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So they get 3 runs on 2 base hits with 1.
We are in left field for this game.
The second baseman.
And he goes the other way with it, high and deep down the left field line. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. He pulls into third safely as a run also comes in to score, making it a 2-run ball game.
When you're down late, every run you score, no matter what the inning. Yeah, if that relief performance were a car, it would have had some wobbly wheels on it.
AL Futures lose against the NL 3-4. AL had
and
5
it's a 4-3 finish
5
in
hits.
this evening's ball game. The
NL had
Futures
4 hits,
crossed
1
the plate
error.
3
We went 0
times
for
in the
3.
8th, helping propel them to the win. Steven.
Still not sure if we're getting caught up or not, but I think we will. Let's find out. Let's play next game.
A coach offers guidance to a developing
Guess
player.
not. I guess it was only for that game. I never had that happen to me, so I didn't know what it was.
The Stars of tomorrow get their shot in the limelight today as the show's coverage of the Southern League is on the air. Ought to be a good one here between the Tennessee Smokies and the Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next.
We are still in Double-A.
Ivan Nova will be on the mound for Game 4. What's your take on him, Dan?
Killing it down in
Looking at the
Double-A.
numbers, you can see this guy had an ERA over 4 last season. He'd like
Hitting
to do a lot
last
better
10
than
games,
that. He's got to do a
18
much
for
better
40,
job of keeping base runners
450
off the
batting
bases.
average, batting
Cut the walks down
363
and
on
try
the
to
year,
limit the hits per 9 innings pitched.
23 home runs.
The 1-0 home. Hit hard
Base
back
hit.
up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Late
And
jump.
he'll be tagged out. It's
It's okay.
digging in the switch hitter, Roberto Caro. He'll swing it from the left
Tied
side right
game
One of the things
0-0.
this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
Got him. That's an
The
out.
tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side.
Hey, stick your plan up there, kid.
Ready for another chance? Ethan Johnson. He reached on a single in his first try.
1 for 1 in the game.
Now here's the
Tennessee
pitch.
leads 2-0.
1-0.
Bases are empty.
Last
1
game
man out.
went 0 for 5.
That evens it up 1-1.
Let's go right here.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The pitch. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. And that one got a piece of him.
I got him.
Standing in,
I want to
Jesus
say
Sanchez.
this was our first or second time getting hit
Now the
this year.
0-2 pitch. Runners on the move for second. Easy fly ball
I gotta
into
get
shallow center field. Santana comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for route number 2.
Had a perfect jump and everything.
Digging in for his second at-bat, David Thompson comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Johnson, the runner at first with 2 gone. Runners off for second. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. So coming to the plate, Daniel Descalzo. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So stepping in, Ethan
1 for 1
Johnson.
on the
He
day.
was drilled by a pitch his
Tennessee
last time
leads
up. First
3-0.
pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
These are the moments
Last
in the game that
8
can sway it
games,
one way or
I've
another.
scored
Why you get
6
a W
runs.
or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
The 1-0 delivery.
That's a ball. 2-0.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Smoke toward the hole. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
2
And
for
that runner
2.
will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
2
Now
odd,
it'll
no
be
it
the
out.
4-hole
Top of the
hitter,
bottom.
Jesus Sanchez. He flew out in his last at bat.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the
Bottom
advantages
of the
hitting with that hole
6th.
between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that
Make
right
sure y'all
side
go
wide open.
check
Yeah,
out
and
the
credit to
NBA
batter right
series
there.
we're
Nice piece
doing
of
also.
hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Santana calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out. Into the box now, Riley Mahan. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Riley Mahan.
All right, come on now. One time, let it fly.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Everyone is safe on
Boy,
the
you know,
air.
D-Row, every
by
pitcher
the
loves that.
shortstop.
Shortstop
Oh,
does a
scored that
great
base
job
hit.
just to knock that ball down
Come
and keep
on.
it from the outfield.
All we need
to
is
keep
a
that runner from advancing all the way to home.
hit,
Yeah,
score
and as
at
a
least
former
2.
middle infielder, Dan, we love
There
this
we go.
stuff. This is what gets you jacked up. Trying to save runs for your pitcher, give you enough.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. In now, Ethan Johnson.
Let's-
2 base hits, both singles to this point.
Let's
That's
tie the
lifted
game
the
up.
other way out to left.
Let's
Left
tie
fielder
it.
is
Nope.
on the move.
Darn.
He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 8th inning coming up. The Smokies are on top, 3-0. Striding in once again, Guillermo Santana. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here. Pulled the string on him there as this is popped up. Back behind second. Milan backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. Digging in, Zach Short.
Now batting. The shortstop. Zach Short.
Oh, and he took a big swing at that one. As this is
Definitely
driven out
not getting
deep
to
left
this
center
one.
field.
Got
And
an
that'll
RBI.
get over the wall.
Ground roll.
Now batting, Roberto Caro. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this
Tennessee leads 5-0.
point. The 0-1 pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Long run for the center fielder. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Coming to the plate now, Ethan Johnson.
Number 4. Ethan Johnson.
If I can get a ball deep enough, 1 run will
First
come in.
pitch on its way. Right side.
That should do it.
And that's by him into right field for a base hit. And the run's going to score as they
RBI
inch back
single.
a bit closer. It's now a 5-2 ball game. Jesse Medrano will have to get loose in a hurry now as he'll come in and run following the injury.
The right fielder.
Into the box now, Jesus Sanchez. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And he gathers and throws to first for the out. Now let's see if he's okay.
Person on second
So a
and
big
third,
moment here,
5-2.
and standing in, David Thompson. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. And this is swung on and missed, so they come right after him, and it remains second and third, but with 2 away now.
Shortstop, Riley.
And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to
And
get
that
the
is
possible
the
tying run to
ball
the plate, but
game.
could not cash in.
Tennessee wins. Tennessee wins 5-2. Tennessee had 13 hits, 0 errors. Jacksonville had 12 hits, 0 errors. Ethan Johnson went 3 for 4 with 3 singles, 1 RBI.
Corey Abbott earned his 9th win of the year. Ben Hecht records the save, his 17th on the year. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan
We're
Plesac,
5
and our
for
entire crew,
14.
I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to
5
theshownation.com.
for 14 in the series.
So it would appear we'll have a pinch hitter coming on now with a runner at first and 1
We're
gone.
pinch hitting this game.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
Hey, no one better.
Big
Need you
hit
right here.
for
Huh,
the
now.
Hitting
Tampa Bay
368 on the year.
Number 4, Ethan Johnson.
Grounded up the first
Oh,
base
got
line. Step on the bag for 1. And he is
Got
out
him.
at second
Second out.
base. And partner, that's going to do it for
Game
this one.
over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road.
0
They
for
find
1.
a way to get it
Ground
done,
out
and they
first.
should be very
Double play.
happy with this performance.
Tennessee
And
wins
this afternoon's game
7-3,
ends
7 hits,
7-3.
1
The
error.
Smokies crossed
Jacksonville,
the plate
3
3
runs,
times
7
in the
hits,
8th,
1 error.
helping propel
0
them
for
to the
1,
win.
and
Bailey Clark earns
we went 3-15 on the series. Well, I thought this would be the game, but it wasn't. Played pretty good, though. Hopefully it's at some point before the season ends. Make sure to check out the NBA 2K20 My Career series. And make sure you like and subscribe to my channel. And thanks for watching, and we'll be back with episode 12 soon.